Hello, everyone, and welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. Joining you today is your host, Evie, everyone, and Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, how are we all today?
Yeah, I hope everyone's feeling good now that we're getting out of lockdown for those that are in New South Wales. But also, please, if you want to get involved in the conversation, send us a comment. Let us hear your thoughts. How are you feeling getting out of lockdown? So, Jonathan, what are we going to be focusing on today?
So, today we're going to be focusing on managing burnout through the pandemic for people with disabilities.
Managing burnouts. Yeah, look, I think everybody's just sick and tired, of being in lockdown. Yeah, look, what are your thoughts on that, Jonathan? We've been in lockdown for what, 3 months?
Look, speaking honestly, I do feel quite frustrated. But the thing is, I think if we didn't feel frustrated, there will be something wrong with us.
Yeah. Yes. We still
And,
need to exercise caution, don't we?
and hello, Julie. We are well. Even better for being able to talk to you.
Yeah. Look, hi, Julie. Nice of you to join us on the show. I'm actually feeling good today. Yeah, how are you feeling, Jonathan?
I'm feeling good. Doing criminal is such a nice way to end the week. It's kind of like instead of having people over.
Yeah, exactly. But how are you going, Julie? Hope everything's well. It's all good. Look, in saying that, Jonathan, look, I understand, people are excited to get back out there in the community. However, they still need to exercise precaution and look after themselves, limit the stop of the spreading of the virus. So people still need to look after themselves, social distance, sanitize every now and then. So yeah, look, Julie is feeling excited and nervous at the same time. Exactly. And I agree with Julie. I am excited in one way, but I also am kind of feeling nervous. Yeah, when I get out there in the community, I need to be very careful, and especially for people with physical disabilities and other disabilities as well. Yeah, Jonathan, what are your thoughts?
Look, for me, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easy way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools to let you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. I know there is apprehension, but my feeling is that we're human beings that are meant to be social creatures. And it's okay to feel apprehensive about socializing. As Judy said, we need to take precautions and stay safe.
Exactly. I agree with that, Julie. Exactly. Taking precautions is essential. And welcome to the show, John. Glad for you to join us today. Yes, feel free to join in the conversation. We want to hear your thoughts. How are you feeling about, getting out of lockdown? So yeah, look, it's important that we stay safe. That's I guess yeah, the topic that we need to address, especially for people with disabilities. That yeah, um, they may be vulnerable to the COVID. You know, it's yeah. Have you had your double vax,
Yeah,
Jonathan?
yes.
Yeah, so did I. So
Hello,
did I.
everybody.
This week. Hello, David. Thank you for joining us. How are you going?
Have we started?
Yes, David, we are live. Thank
We're
you for
live.
joining us. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself? So we've missed you all.
It's been a while, but we're back. We're back. And so, for the audience, just a reminder, feel free to be a part of the conversation. So, David, what are your thoughts?
What are we talk? What are
Freedom
we
Day is
talking about
coming.
today?
We're going to be out there in the community, David. What are
Well,
your thoughts?
my thoughts are we gotta be vigilant.
Mm-hmm.
We might have freedom, but we don't
Yep.
want to get locked up again.
Yeah.
So if we can,
Mm-hmm.
well, 1.5 meters does the job. 1 meter.
Oh, yeah, social distancing, of course.
Try socially distancing, but within time, even though we're vaxxed, we can still carry it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think I heard that the vaccination will, I guess, reduce the impact that it has on you. And so
That's
it's
what
saying
I've
that,
heard also.
look, in saying that, look, we're gonna end up living with the virus anyway. But it is good to, exercise precaution, look after
But,
yourself.
but in saying that, Amy, not to put pressure on us,
Mm-mm.
we're only three people with disabilities. Well, what do you think should be the rules as we open back up?
Yeah, look,
People with
Jonathan,
disability,
I think the government has failed when it comes to people with disability because, as I recall, months ago, we were a priority to get the vaccination, but somehow we fell through the cracks. I don't know if people agree with me on this, but we have fallen through the cracks, and people with disability have been left behind. People are still not yet vaccinated.
a lot of people have their own self wanting to get vaccinated or not. So you can't force it on the people, but people with disability, if they don't want to get it, you can't force it on to them.
Exactly.
So you
But what
can't
about
you
those
can't
that
you,
want
you,
the
you,
vaccine?
can't, you can't blame the government for that. Some people say they don't want it, and you can't say that it's the government's fault.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Look, I come from studying social justice, and I asked myself, what is the morally right thing to do? Now, with everything there are always unknowns. But if humans don't take risks, we will adapt for the future.
So you're saying if humans don't take risks, we won't adapt for the future.
Yeah. I think we gotta start building a community again. But in doing so, we gotta be, extra careful.
We have
Well,
to
okay,
be vigilant,
yeah, go on, David.
and you know what? Some people they strengthen your immune system. If you're not gonna be, if you're willing to live with the disease, strengthen your immune system.
And how do
There's
you
what
suppose they do that?
vitamin C, vitamin D.
Oh yeah, just take your vitamins. But just a question for him from Alan. Alan said, "Why do you think people are still hesitant to get a vax?" What are your thoughts, David?
Maybe because it's it was made up that quick,
So
and
no
why
testing has been done.
also no testing, and also because they're forcing it on people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's not. A vax usually is your choice.
Mm-hmm. So John's been waiting for a haircut, been desperate actually to get the haircut. He's
Hey,
booked in for
John,
next Tuesday. He can't wait. And
he's booked
we're
in.
proud to hear that, John. All the best. Go get the haircut. Go get the haircut.
Does
You
he,
deserve it, buddy.
how long is his hair now?
How long is
Tie it
it?
up.
I'm not too sure, David. But I think everybody wants a haircut or needs a haircut.
Yeah, I know. You reckon that the hairdressers are going to be busy
Oh yeah,
Guys,
that will be booked out.
let's get back on the topic.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Jonathan. Just a comment on Joe as well. If you, as a disabled person, you are as asymptomatic to COVID, if you want to vaccinate, ask your GP. Some recommended, but up to you. Yeah, I agree with you, Chantal. Yes, it is totally up to you. But at the end of the day, sorry, you gotta ask yourself, am I keeping myself safe? Am I keeping everybody safe as well? What are your thoughts?
My thought is, for the record, I'm fully vaccinated. My logic was, look, vaccines are very hard to develop and to get approved.
Mm,
They wouldn't have been released if they were unsafe to use for the community.
yeah,
Yes, there will be the odd case of a side effect, but sometimes we need to realize that protecting most of the population is better than not protecting anyone.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
AB, you got to remember, everyone has to remember, people that are vaccinated can also carry the disease. It's not
Yep.
that they're going to stop. It's not going to be able to stop from getting it, but they can still carry it and not realize it.
Yeah, that's a good point, David. But in saying that, I think people, if you get vaccinated, and studies have shown that people are likely to get sick from it, or get impacted from it.
Can you just repeat that you cut out?
Sorry, Jonathan. Yeah, I was just saying it's true. People can get sick from it. They can still spread it, but the impact will be minimum. It will have a less impact on them if they do take the vaccination. But we'll go to yeah, David.
Is there a comment?
There are a few comments. Just a comment from
Generator.
Chantel. You can catch COVID and you don't have to have any symptoms. Yeah, it depends on your body and how it reacts to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the flu. Some people get the flu and really, really get sick. Some people get the flu and shake it off.
Yeah, that's true, Jonathan. And look, it is like the flu. But you gotta remember that there are variants, with
Yeah.
COVID. There's a lot of variants out there, and it keeps mutating. So yeah, it will be treated as the common flu in later years, but there's still
And
studies going on.
look, because we don't know everything about
Mhm.
the disease,
Exactly.
and for particular people that are comorbidities or things which would make COVID worse. It's good that we keep cautious.
No, exactly. We gotta keep caution
Yeah, we got to
because
keep cautious. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I
if
was just
history
gonna say.
tells us,
That's what I was just gonna say.
yeah.
Don't worry. Don't like. All right, they're gonna give us freedom now, but do not go crazy and say there is still a disease out there.
Mm-hmm.
Be vigilant.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Use,
still susceptible to the disease.
use your freedom with responsibility.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, use your responsibility.
yeah, but like they say, with freedom comes responsibility. So look after yourself. Yeah. And there are diseases out there.
Um,
Just a comment from Alan. Next week though, I am looking forward to seeing some loved friends I have not seen for months, and also to get a haircut. I think that's why everybody wants a good haircut.
what is a good time to be a hairdresser?
Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds like a plan, Alan. Enjoy it. But be careful out there.
yes.
Yeah, David. No,
Okay.
it's all
Do we
good.
have any final words?
Oh yeah, so David, yeah, any final thoughts?
Look, my final
Do,
words. My final thoughts are: please be vigilant. Don't rush into things. All right, they're giving us freedom. Be safe. Still treat like the virus is around.
Yeah.
We're not in the clear. Take it slowly. Don't rush into things before it locks us up back again. We gotta live with it, and
Yep.
if we can let it slowly go through the and reduce the effects of it, we can live with it. Be safe,
Yeah.
be
Yep.
vigilant, and enjoy
David.
time. You have people, but apparently we shouldn't be hugging and kissing and doing our old thing, the things we used to do.
Yep. That's a good point, David. Thank you for that. What about you, Jonathan?
I am going to be serious. Those letters that were out of lockdown make you forget that people in the disability community are still relatively unprotected. So if you have a friend or if you want to, you can stay safe, but stay connected. Always know that we are out here for you.
Yep. Good stuff. It's always good to know, there is always support out there. But in saying that, look after yourselves, look after your community. Make sure everyone's doing the right thing, and together we'll get through this. Studies are
Yeah,
still
we'll
being
be safe.
carried out on how to, I guess, maintain and stop the spread of the virus. But you just gotta be patient. We'll get through this together.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for listening to CripChat. You've been watching CripChat, the weekly podcast. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, guys.
In next week. Thank you.
Remember to like and subscribe wherever you find it.
Yeah, please share and like.
Thank you to John and thank you, David. Well, we will see you next